my RCT gamers, it's Alex, and welcome back to another episode of The Sims 4. So today I am here with the girls that we created in the last episode, Jacqueline Camacho, Chloe Hightower, and Brittany Fernandez. Right now they're all chatting on their empty lot, which I purchased just at the end of the last episode, so that I could have a place to build for the next episode and so that I could save the girls. Okay, so for this episode I decided to just quickly build the house and start a life. I'm not going to be doing much, but now we have our characters and soon we're going to have the house, so hopefully soon we can start getting into some serious stuff. Hello Eliza Pancakes, would you like to watch build the house? Of course you would. Of course you wouldn't, Eliza Pancakes. Okay, anyways, I'm going to hop straight into building the house. So, build mode. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is just build the house off camera, and then I'll give you guys a tour, and then we can go ahead and get into the Sims. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and I have the house for the three girls completely finished, so I'm just going to give you guys a brief little tour, nothing too major or anything. I just want to show you guys what all I did off camera as far as building the house. So first up here we have an entrance with, of course, the spray paint rocks. I just put a couple of little bushes for scenery, just some cute shrubs with flowers. I moved our mailbox over here, and I found this llama hedge, which I figured we just needed to have over here because I thought that it was just perfect for this household. I don't know why, but I just figured that it was perfect. And then I picked up 2 pots just to put in between the bushes in case I ever want anybody to take up, you know, the gardening skill, and even if they don't fully have it as like a complete hobby, which one of these girls might. Will it be Brittany? Will it be Jacqueline? Or will it be Chloe? You never know, it might not be any of them. But anyways, I just thought that it would be nice to have some little hand-grown plants to need to every once in a while. So yeah, that's the entrance, and that's the front door. It's nothing too fancy, and as you can see, I did not have a lot of money to do the exterior walls, and do not pay attention to that. There's a bit of an error there. Anyways, so the house isn't exactly your dream home as of now, but I figured as the girls get jobs and we make a little more money in the series, we will slowly work out those dents and make the house into a much better place. Okay, anyways, so moving on, we have just a little hallway with some wood. It has no wallpaper because I was running low on money. As you can see, I actually had to sell a couple things because for the basic layout of the house, what I did was I bought a bunch of the pre-designed rooms, and then I sold most of the stuff, and I just made them a completely new room, except for, as you can see, the living room and the kitchen. The kitchen, I just changed the color of everything. They're pretty much the same as the original, but the rest of them are not like you would find anything else. Okay, so branching out from the hallway, we have a little open area that leads into our kitchen. So as you can see, this is basically just one of the starter kitchens, except I added a microwave, I moved around a couple of things, I made it larger, and I changed the color of all the cabinets. And as you can see up here, I have my oven overhead, and these shelves above, you just cannot see them through the normal view that I usually play with, which is the halfway up walls. Okay, so moving on to our lounge area. This is pretty much exactly the same as the basic starter, except I added this extra little table and put a little stereo in just for entertainment, because as I was building I found out that there was pretty much no way for them to have fun in the game so far, so I decided since I couldn't afford a TV at that point, I would just put in a little radio so that they can at least have something to boost their fun levels. Okay, so moving on to the first room. This is Brittany Fernandez's room. So her colors are kind of like a neutral pastel type of thing, and then all shades of green pretty much. So this is her room, which is kind of like a lot of neutral colors, a lot of pastel looking colors, along with pops of green. So I think it turned out pretty nice. Obviously it doesn't have much in it yet because it's still very rough, because again, working with that budget, I always tend to have about 2 simoleons left because I spend way too much on the house for the first day. So I decided to at least get all of the floorings. Sorry, that came out wrong. To at least get all of the floors in and get the basic furniture in, and I figured I would go back and do the rest of the wallpaper later and fix out dents once the girls all get jobs and bring in some money. Okay, so moving on from Brittany's room, we have a little doorway here into our little bathroom. You know, there's some details like the towels and the toilet paper, you know, just some little things that I thought were more homey, along with, of course, the mirror so that they can change their appearance and all of that stuff. Also, I just really like the way that the mirrors look. But yeah, they both, out of the 2 bathrooms, had the same tile and no wallpaper because I figured that I had to make some cuts so that the girls would at least have enough money to live for a little bit without having to go to work straight away so that they can enjoy their new home. So I just made some quick budget cuts, such as not wallpapering the bathrooms yet. So this bathroom kind of acts like around the corner Jack and Jill scenario, because it leads from Brittany's room over to Caitlin's room. Caitlin Camacho. So Caitlin's color palette is like a neutral gray type of thing, along with pops of blue, and she also has some pastel colors in there. So I really just harnessed the blue because most of this house is based off of pastels and neutrals, especially grays and whites. So I figured that if I just had another room that was entirely pastels, grays, whites, and some other neutrals, that it would pretty much just blend in with the rest of the house. So I decided to make the girls' rooms a little poppy, and I had to say this room, I'll talk about that in a second, but it does not really go along too well with the theme. I might have to change that up, but I'm kind of going along with how the girls, when they were over here, when they created their characters, we were talking about their color schemes and their interests and what all they're into and what kind of a sim they are. So I tried to go along those lines, but it ended up a little chaotic, so I might have to go in and fix some of that later. Yeah, this is Caitlin's room. It's kind of, you know, just like harnessing the blue without making it look totally, I guess, out of place. Sorry, I'm struggling to look for the words. Okay, so if we come over here, we have just a little half bath, complete with that little rug. And this is just basically because I found that when you have a lot of Sims in a household, there are a lot of embarrassing moments if you don't have more than one bathroom, and especially when these girls start dating and there are other people coming over here. It's going to be a huge pain if we have somebody walking in on someone else, since there would just be one bathroom. So I decided to go ahead and put in a small half bath just for small issues, because, you know, we have the toilet and we have a hygiene type of thing, so it should be good for a bathroom function. Sorry, I know I'm talking a lot about these bathrooms. Okay, so now we move over to the room that I'm not quite as happy with, which is Chloe Hightower's room. So Chloe is kind of a punk style sim, and she is kind of interested in grays and neutrals and pops of red and yellow. So that was a little hard to do, considering pops of blue and pops of green aren't that bad, because you can just make them pastel colors and fit them in with the rest of this. Now, if Chloe's room was all like this pastel color of the walls, that would not have been a problem. But we do have a bit of a problem with this rug. So, I mean, the lights are okay. The bed I might have to change, but the rug I will definitely probably be changing in the future. I just don't know, I mean, because it fits with Chloe's theme, but it does not fit with the rest of the theme of the house. so I might have to change that later. But for the last detail of the house, whoops, we just have the little roof. So as you can see, the roof isn't really much, and it looks extremely sloppy, and the rest of the house looks very sloppy too. Just a window here and there, no wallpaper whatsoever, just kind of a makeshift roof. Yeah, so the exterior isn't exactly what I plan to have people looking at when they come in here. But other than Chloe's little caper of trying to fit in pops of red, otherwise I think the house looks really nice. So I think that we can finally go ahead and unpause the game and begin the life of our 3 girls here, because now they actually have a house they can live in. Okay, so social stuff. Brittany, how are you doing? A rude introduction. Why don't you like Eliza pancakes? What? Okay, never mind introducing yourself to Eliza, but why don't you just take the rest of your needs? So I'm going to have her use the bathroom, and she can listen to pop music to boost her fun. She can just have some yogurt, and then she can get to know her friends a little better. Okay, so Brittany should be good for a little bit. And now Chloe has acquired the charisma skill. Good job, Chloe. So now they're all having a group conversation. Okay, Chloe, when you finish that, then you should come through your room and use the restroom. And you can go ahead and dance to this. I guess I never actually had Brittany dance to it. I just had her turn it on so I can have her dance there too. Okay, back to Chloe. It's gonna take me a little while to remember these names, but I'm trying, so bear with me, please. Dancing. Right. Okay, then she can talk to Brittany. You're not going to yell at Brittany. You guys all have to get along. Even you, Chloe. You're not going to yell at Brittany. And I don't, honestly, I'm gonna have to look back at the video when we created these characters, because I don't really remember all of their traits. So I'm wondering if Brittany just randomly wanted to be aggressive with Eliza pancakes and give her a rude introduction, or if it has something to do with her traits, because I really don't remember at this point. Really? Whose bowl of yogurt is this? No, you're good, you're good. Okay, I don't know whose bowl of yogurt this is, but you can just eat the yogurt anyways. Okay, so when you're done with that, you can use the toilet. You can dance. Okay, foodie lesson. Jacqueline is a foodie. Foodie Sims are obsessed with eating, discussing, and cooking high-quality culinary treats. Okay, so now that she's eaten, I guess she's excited about that. Travis Scott. Oh, he's our neighbor. He lives just over there. Welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you, Travis Scott. Liberty Lee is also our neighbor. And Summer Holiday is our neighbor as well. So I believe they all live right here in the BFF household. What have you brought? A gourmet fruitcake? Oh my gosh, did you bring us a fruitcake so that we could, like, I don't know, have something? I guess, like, as a neighborly introduction. Okay, invite the neighbors in. Why are you sad? Okay, she's sad. Okay, Chloe. Whoa! I guess we're not wanted here. Brittany? Brittany, what's wrong with you? Brittany, what did I tell you? Never mind. Okay, Liberty, thank you so much for that. I'm sorry for these horribly rude people in here. Really, Brittany? She just wanted to bring you fruitcake. That is what it is, right? Yeah, it's fruitcake. So I guess Liberty's like a chef? That'll be cool for Jacqueline, I believe it is the foodie. Whoa. Okay. I guess nobody really needs to do anything specific right now. You know what? Why don't you take a piece of the fruitcake? And Brittany, you can take a piece of the fruitcake and we can all enjoy the fruitcake together. Okay, so they're all having a piece of the fruitcake. Wonderful. So like I said, eventually we're going to fix up all of this kind of stuff and the whole incident with the door wallpaper. We just need to raise a little bit more money, but in the next episode, the girls will get jobs so that they can earn some money for the household, because right now we're sort of running low with only 544 simoleons. And yeah, eventually I have like great plans for this house. We can have a pool and a fountain, and we can have some really nice landscaping. And I'm thinking that after the girls get jobs, they can find hobbies too. So maybe somebody can fish, I know somebody can garden, and maybe we can have somebody who's like an artist in the family. Okay, Liberty? I'm so sorry, Liberty. I mean, you made us that great fruit cake, and I thank you so much for that fruit. Liberty, really? Really? I was just going to say that you had to leave because we're all going on with our stuff in our houses, but... Okay, Brittany, you apparently despise Liberty, so why don't you go ask her to leave? No. What? Why don't you, like, ask her to leave right now? Just right now, Brittany. That'd be a great time. And then you can take a piece of fruitcake. Oh man, don't I feel bad? Oh my gosh. Liberty was like really upset, and she was just kind of like looking like she was going to I should really get going now. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you later. Yeah, sure, Liberty, because you were the one who just let yourself out. We all know what happened to you. What? Okay. Apparently Brittany has some sort of trait that makes her not fond of food, because now she's uncomfortable because she ate. Okay, I'm a little confused, but I'm just going to roll with it. Okay, well, a lot of the exciting stuff happened in this episode. Oh, wait, how did Chloe acquire the video gaming skill when we don't have a computer? Was she playing on her phone? I really don't know. She had to be playing on her phone or something, right? Right? I don't know. Okay guys, so after I clean these plates up, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know there wasn't really much going on. It was mainly just me building the house, but I promised next episode I will start doing exciting stuff once the girls get their jobs and they find hobbies, and then they can go out and make friends and do all of the sorts of fun stuff. Why are you playful? I don't know. These Sims just do things without me. They have minds of their own. Well, I guess they should have minds of their own because that makes sense. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm going to wrap the video here, like I said before I got distracted by Brittany being suddenly playful. And I hope you guys didn't mind that it was a bit of a slow episode just because all I was mainly doing is having them get settled into their new house. But if you guys did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like and also leave a comment telling me if you want to see more of these sim videos and what you want to see me do with the girls and what you want their occupations to be, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. And as always, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.